Hello all, my name is Sampath and I'm going to teach you Microsoft Excel via my YouTube channel. So without any delay, let's start with class 1. So I'm going to use Excel 2013 version which has 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. So in this video, I'm going to teach you the shortcuts and how do we use it in Excel. These will be handy when you work on Excel. The first shortcut is Ctrl N and the second one is Ctrl W. So these two shortcuts will be helpful when you want to create a new workbook and to close the workbook. So I'm going to press Ctrl N to create a new workbook and Ctrl W to close the existing one. Moving on to the next, which is Shift F11, which is to create a new sheet. Now if you see, there are 5 sheets in this workbook and I want to create one more sheet here. Now when I press Shift and F11, it will create a new sheet right before the active worksheet. In this case, the active worksheet is sheet 1 and it has been created right before it. And the next shortcut is Alt F11. Now Alt F11 will open me a macro window. This is where you write macros. And moving on to the next one, Ctrl F11, which is to create macro sheet. Now I am pressing Ctrl and F11. So this is the macro sheet. And let's move on with the next one. F11 will create a chart sheet. Now I'm going to press F11. This is where charts are prepared. And moving on to the next one, which is Alt EL. This is to delete the existing sheet. Now when I move on to the sheet 4 and I want to delete this particular sheet, now I am going to press Alt EL. So first press Alt and E at once and then press in order to delete the sheet. Now I am going to repeat the same thing for the next coming sheets. Alt E and then and this is how you delete the sheets. If I want to move or navigate between the sheets, I will use Control Page Up and Page Down. So I'm in sheet 1 and I want to navigate between the sheets. So in order to move left, just press Control Page Up. So in order to move right, you need to press Control Page Down to navigate. And the next one is Shift Control Page Up or Page Down. This is used to select multiple sheets. Like we did navigate before, we are going to select the particular sheets. Now I am going to press Shift Control Page Up in order to select the 2 sheets. And moving on to the next shortcut, which is Control Spacebar and Shift Spacebar. So I want to select the H entire, so I can simply press here in order to select the entire H column, and you can do it without using a mouse. So Control Spacebar will select entire column, and in order to select a row, I can use Shift Spacebar. And the next one is Control plus arrow keys. So in order to navigate, you can simply use arrow keys using Control, so that wherever there is a text in the particular cell, it will move on to the next column, next cell. And the next one is F2. F2 will edit the cell. I can simply double click this particular cell in order to edit, or I can simply press F2. The next one is Shift arrow keys. So in order to select, you can use shift and arrow keys. So I'm going to press shift and use the down arrow in order to select down, and use the up arrow in order to select up. Moving on to the next one, which is Ctrl D in order to fill the value downwards. Now if you see here, I'm entering 5 in one particular cell, and I want the same number to be filled in the cell that is below it. So I'm going to press Ctrl D, which will fill the value downwards. In order to fill right side, I can simply press Ctrl R to do that. And the next one is Ctrl Enter. Now this is used to fill a selected range. Now I'm going to select a particular range, and I wanted to fill number 5 in all these cells at once. Now I'm going to enter 5 in the first cell, and I'm going to press Ctrl and Enter at once in order to do that. Let me repeat it again. I've selected the range, I pressed 6, and then Ctrl Enter to fill in all these cells. Now moving on to the last and final one for this particular video is Ctrl tilde. This is used to see all formulas here. Now let's say there is 5 and 6. I'm doing some math here. So there is a formula in this particular cell. Now I want to see this particular formula in this particular cell. So I'm pressing Ctrl tilde. So where you can find the formula in the same cell itself. And that's it for this video, and we'll continue this shortcut session in the next class as well. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell icon for notifications. And if you have any further requests, you can comment down in the comment section below. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.